Hey, kids and kittens, or whatever the hell that lady says. This here's the What Had Happened Was, and we got some people here today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. All right, okay, I've been waiting for that screen to pop up. I'm like, why is it still on me? Oh,
I like
God.
to feel.
Guys, I'm so excited. I don't know if you noticed or not, but below me, we got the one, the only Katrina A. Johnson from Nickelodeon's All That, recently featured on TMZ. How you doing, Kitty?
Oh, well, I got my jammies on. I got my wine. I'm good.
Yeah.
No
And
complaints.
then we got, let's see, who else do we got here tonight? Oh, dear.
Look at Luke's jammies. Hello.
We're
I can't sleep naked. I'm sorry.
we got nudie patootie Luke. All right.
I don't want to go too far up. It could get ugly.
Nipples.
It's a party now, kids. And then
Cancel the Super Bowl. Cancel the Super Bowl. We just saw a nipple.
All
Where's
right.
Justin Timberlake when we need him?
Yeah, no,
exactly. He can expose my nipples whenever he wants to.
We wouldn't get in trouble because he's a man. It just doesn't make any sense that it's okay for a man's nipple to be shown, but not a woman's.
We don't
have
more nipples in this place.
That's a whole different show. And then we've got the fabulous Steven. How are you?
Well, Steven, I love it. I'm good. I'm just repping merchandise.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. So you
I'm
eat,
just repping
sleep,
merch.
and breathe the merch?
Mate, I am uncensored radio at this point.
I know that.
I feel like I'm going to change my name to UCR. It's going to be cute.
Where's the tattoo? You should get a tattoo.
Look, hey, you never know what happens when we go to America.
Speaking of merch, if you just happen to want to get you some kids, you can go over to that little website right down there and buy you some shit. There's some dirty things on there, like Kat's favorite shirt, I fuck on the first date. Also Luke's, that's his life motto. Yeah, there's some of the stuff there. I'm chubby and I get nervous.
Stranger Wood shirt, amazing.
Screw your feelings. It's also
Uncensored horror shirt, amazing stuff.
Yeah.
There's an Anna and Renata shirt. I keep feeling like I should be wearing a shirt now because look, I'm a bit skinny.
No, wait. Maybe Luke is wearing the uncensored underwear.
Yeah,
maybe I am. Maybe I'll reveal it at the end of the show.
Maybe he's wearing a thong.
Or maybe he's wearing no underwear.
Hey, didn't we release for a while when you had the other merch stores?
Yes. We had Katrina underwear.
Katrina on a thong.
Those were our best sellers. There's
but
men
we might have
walking
some
around.
designs up soon too, guys. We might have some.
They were the most popular
up too.
sellers in Yemen. I don't know why, but Yemen. They were very popular in Yemen.
They like me in their crotchal region.
They get Nickelodeon in Yemen, obviously.
Yeah, apparently all that's a big thing. Well, it's on Amazon.
That's probably a brand new show in Yemen.
Well, I don't know if you boys knew. I texted Katrina one day. I don't know if I can find the picture quick enough. The
Paramount Plus.
Yes, Paramount Plus. The kids. All of a sudden, I hear, get ready, set.
Myself. I was like,
and the boys, I walk in and I'm like, what the hell? And there's Katrina's ass at like 12 on the TV screen. And I'm like, boys, I got to tell you something. They're like, what? I'm like, well, that's Daddy's friend. And they're like, what? And there they were. They were watching the pilot episode of all that. And I thought it was so funny.
I have it right here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and there she was. I got a little screen grab of her pulling the bus.
That is so cute.
Yep, so there they are.
It blows my mind that all that stuff is available again. I'm like, my childhood. My childhood.
Flick me bang. Look, we're doing slumber party talk, right, kids? So that's why
right.
Katrina's the only one who actually showed up in jammies, and me.
I am in my night coat.
I don't do jammies.
I'm in my normally I wear my blue coat, which is my daytime coat. I'm in my gray one, which is my night coat, and I always wear a t-shirt and my boxers to bed, and I'm in boxers.
Prove it.
Boring.
Prove it or it didn't happen.
Okay, fine.
Do it.
Are you gonna shake that?
Show us.
I'm gonna shake that.
I want you to make it clap, baby. Make it clap.
Oh god.
Wedgie yourself. Pull them up. Pull them up.
Oh,
Pull
God.
them up. Okay, I believe you. Good job. Good job.
bitch.
If we're being honest, I really expected some sort of like floral pattern, maybe
No.
some leopard.
Girl, I'm too fat for that.
I'll take what I can get.
No, just plain black, like boxer briefs, which, by the way, like Gabe has, like, they're not tidy white, but they're kind of that look. But they have, like, dinosaurs on them, right? But they're the thin ones, So I got him new ones that are more boxer briefs with the longer. And he hates them. There's too much fabric because the kid don't like to wear clothes. He's in his underwear all day long, right? Like I can't post most of the pictures I take because it's the three of them, but the kid's in his fucking underwear because he won't wear clothes.
That kid.
Yeah. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, hey, put clothes on. We got to go to the store.
Well, what happened? Slumber parties, you can wear whatever you like, right? Like, it's not really a pajama. Like, I don't know. Continue, Luke. Sorry.
What's the crazy? I was gonna say. I was segueing into. So we've all had a slumber party at some point, and it was usually when we were much younger. We're going back a couple of decades or more.
Speak for yourself.
2 decades.
And I was just thinking, like, okay, I'll lead in my nudity.
Ooh.
My first slumber party that I actually recall was with a group of kids, and we all went and rented movies, like VHS tapes, with this guy's dad, the kid that was hosting us. Anyway, and I remember clearly that the dad rented an adult movie, and I will never forget. But then the dad was not. Then the dad was not there, so we were left to our own devices that night, and we rented a Friday the 13th movie. And so we watched it, and we were all just addicted. It was all like about 6 gay kids and 1 girl. So then we were like, let's play Jason all night. And so this is fucking terrible. But I remember because we'd set up scenarios, right? You couldn't just have Jason come in and kill just people being boring. We had to have a scenario. So one of the scenarios we set up was the one female that was there. It was her hen's night. And so everyone that came to a hen's night was like us boys in drag. And I remember this poor chubby kid come in. Yeah, this is how fucked up we are. This little chubby kid comes in with like tissue boxes, not even just tissues, like the fucking boxes in his chest to be like his tits. And he walks into this hen's night. And I remember my friend going, who's this fat bitch? And it really cut this kid. He's like, oh, that's not very nice. You can't say things like that. And she's like, oh, yeah, okay, sorry. And then we all got slaughtered by Jason quickly after. But,
Luke, I have a question.
Yes. Don't put me back.
I want to ask, was it this person?
No, but I'm sorry to my mate.
Oh, Luna Tuna. How she been doing?
He did look like Luna Tuna in drag. He did. Like we were
2 boxes. 2 boxes.
We're like 11-year-old or 12-year-old drag or whatever it was. But yeah, like just 2 boxes. And he come strutting in real confident too. Like you could see this kid was really discovering himself. And then my friend just was like, fucking, who's this fat bitch? Bang.
Red to Phil.
So mean.
Red to preteen
cruel
Phil.
as hell.
Great.
But it's one of my favorite childhood memories. And then we got to get killed by Jason after that too. So, she was the mean girl. It was her hen's night, but she was a bitch. So
That's very morbid.
Yeah, we were weird kids. Weird adults still too.
Yeah. Interesting choices there.
And now you work in a hospital.
Let's talk about your sleepovers.
Okay, here's the deal. So I was my parents' only child. I have older siblings. So I really didn't do the sleepover thing too much. My best childhood friend, I did stay there a lot, but it was just 2 of us. But their house was haunted. So you were always like bloody paranoid schizophrenic to go to sleep there because like there was there were shadows moving around and like you'd be asleep on the fold out bed and feel someone sit on the edge of the bed and stuff.
Oh,
so that was always
no.
And
did you say, who's this fat bitch?
No, I didn't. I just closed my eyes and pray for daylight because
he was trying to get a handy.
No. Their house was so old that they didn't have an indoor toilet.
Oh,
Shut the
Oh
fuck
my
up.
You had to get up in the middle of the night, already terrified because there was a ghost.
Right. Or ghosts.
Walk through the darkened house, go outside to the outside toilet, and feel like
Can
you're
I
gonna get murdered
derail
on the
this
toilet.
That is a no for me, dog. And we didn't
know,
have
right?
like cell phones with lights and all the devices now.
No lights.
So what did you do? Just pitch black.
So the light in the back room was on, and that was it. So you had to go. My friend's bedroom was at the back of the house. It was a really, really old house. So like the whole house kind of revolved around the kitchen.
Were they
really strange.
poor?
No, it's just
It's
an old house.
Like,
Like,
it's
just
old
old,
Australian
like-
houses.
Well, if they were
had to have
poor,
a
why
toilet.
wouldn't they put a bathroom in?
Because
it was still
this is
acceptable
just the
back
way it was.
Still
And
acceptable
like,
back in
I
the
wanted,
80s.
I wanted to say about my mum. My mum had a house with the outdoor toilet. Obviously, everyone had an outdoor toilet at one point in Australia, and they had a goat. And this fucking goat would attack these kids, so they would like run to the toilet, and they'd be sitting on the toilet like nervously pissing, and like the goat would be ramming the door. And Mum was like, every time his head would hit the door, I would like pee a bit faster. I'd be like,
Was this at the cattle farm?
no, it wasn't, baby. It was actually. Yeah, it probably was on a cattle farm, not on the one that you're referencing that's getting cut from that episode.
Could you
Jeffrey,
imagine,
let's go to
Katrina?
you.
No. Hell
I
no.
wasn't finished, by the way.
Oh, get off me.
Sorry, that's just me.
By the way, yeah. So you would go out the back.
How's
you
it
would go
feel,
out the back.
Steve? How's it fucking feel?
Well, I don't normally interrupt with a story of my own because I'm not vain like that. That's not the way I roll. I move the show
that's why I'm
forward.
naked, bitch.
So anyway, you'd wander through the house and like you'd have to go through the kitchen, a hallway, the back room to the toilet, go out the back. So the back room light was on, but there was no light in the toilet. So you'd have to sit there with either a torch or in complete darkness. They've got this deep ass backyard that's like pitch black, and
With the
an
ghosts running around.
yeah, and an
Oh,
old
hell
green,
no.
an old
Mm-mm.
greenhouse at the
Mm-mm.
like on the other side.
No.
Like,
Shut
it was
up.
murder and rape.
How
central.
far was it from the house to the bathroom?
Not too like fast enough that you're back in the house in a few steps if you ran. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm here.
Was
It's
BR
still too far.
by this point?
Too far, especially if it was raining or cold. But anyway, the other
my gosh.
sleepover that I remember was friends
Where
of my parents.
did
but
they shower?
there was a bathroom inside. There just wasn't a toilet inside.
That's weird.
What the
Yeah.
It's
fuck
Australia,
kind of?
kids.
They
No,
had,
you'd-
no,
you'd
see,
have to come to
they had
Australia.
an amazing bathroom. It was full on 80s spectacular. It was all slate
Well,
bathroom.
Wouldn't it really
Big,
be
like,
they had a
big
shower?
Like, yeah, it was amazing.
I wouldn't call it a
Bathroom
bathroom
made
if it
no
didn't have a
toilet.
commode.
I
mean-
would probably pee in the shower in the middle of the
Ri-
night. Like, I'm
right.
not walking outside in the rain. What?
Yeah.
Okay, so they did have this thing in the winter where they would fill the bath up and the boys could pee in the bath and empty it in the morning. Kind of gross, but
Yeah, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
kind of gross.
Why
They
are
would
the
fill
boys?
it?
Girls can hover.
They'd fill it? That's weird.
Why would you? Yeah.
Well,
why?
you know,
It's like you
so
drain
I
it
guess
out
so
and
there
it'll
was
be
some liquid
cleaner.
in there so it didn't smell.
Well, why wouldn't you
I don't
just
know.
rinse it out? Like, why wouldn't you just piss and
I
rinse?
was the parent, mate. I was probably 7.
Or leave like some Tilex and you know what I mean? Just spray it with Tilex and rinse it.
Just
Jeff, you
Lysol
talking
that
about
bitch
someone who's
down.
pissed in a
Jeffrey-
bathtub before?
Jeffrey, I don't work here. I was just an employee.
I mean, I deal with. I got 3 boys that I got to steam mop the fucking toilet on a regular basis.
Right. And the
So-
diffuser because they like to piss in it.
I swear they didn't piss in it, but I mean,
Your
is that
COVID
onion smell
Your
bad?
COVID nose thought they did. That's hilarious.
So my
Mm.
other friend that I slept over at their house. This sounds really bad.
Oh, he's
And I'm
long
sorry
winded.
if they see this, but I slept over at their old house, but their old house burnt down in the middle of the night with them in it. So they
What?
Are
escaped.
you there?
Yeah. So then no, and then every time I stayed at their new house, I couldn't get that out of my brain. So my childhood
Oh.
brain thought I was going to
Okay,
die.
so they survived.
They survive. Yeah, they moved to a new house. They're fine. They're like these people.
Did they have to like
grandchildren.
run out in like their pajamas? Like,
Yeah,
how did
yeah,
this
like-
situation?
Yeah, like one
So
of those.
wait, let me
like,
get this straight.
Lifetime
Your one
movies.
friends escaped a fiery furnace of their own home, an inferno, and the other ones had a ghost.
Yeah.
This
Did
is
you-
very,
Fucked up.
very
Did you ever-
death-ish.
Did you ever think maybe you needed new friends?
Well, see, here's the thing. Because I was an only child, I spent a lot of my time at my grandmother's because my parents both work nights and weekends. So my sleepover at grandma's, but grandma's was awesome because grandma's had cable and grandma's had Nickelodeon, and that's where I used to watch Katrina A. Johnson.
Yay.
That's where I used to watch Katrina A. Johnson. My Saturday nights used to be
Nickelodeon's on it.
turned up. I used to snick like no one's business.
So wait, then you didn't watch the Golden Girls with Grandma?
No, Grandma was the Days of Our Lives lady. She was
Mm.
hardcore soapy, because she used to work during the day, and this is a sleepover story because I remember it happening like crazy. She would tape Days of Our Lives and Young and the Restless,
Mhm.
and then watch them at nighttime. But she still had that habit even after she retired, so she would watch it during the day, tape it on a VHS, and then watch it again because my grandmother did not sleep, and I think that's where I inherited it from.
Oh, that's
She used to watch
amazing.
like Days of Our Lives would be on at like 4 a.m. because I got the TV in primetime viewing hours, obviously, because have to watch all that. Are You Afraid of the
You have
Dark?
to.
Used to be obsessed with Roundhouse, and no one even knows. No one even knows
I do.
on Nickelodeon. And I was like, that was my dream. I was like, I'm going to be on Roundhouse. It's going to happen. I'm
Remember
going to
it.
go to America and be on Roundhouse. Big career aspirations here.
Is that the
Then-
one where they
Here
did
it
like?
is.
Is that the one where they'd be like slime?
No,
that
that's
you can't do.
No,
on
that
can't do that on
was-
television.
Oh,
Yeah, you
yeah.
That was
that's
a
right.
Dennis
So
Rodman.
Roundhouse was like
Yeah.
teenage Saturday Night Live with singing.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
no.
kind of like pre all that.
Yeah.
Kind
Did you
of.
guys have over in America Double Dare?
Yes.
Yeah, of course they
Yeah.
did. It was
Mark,
so
We
so-
have
good.
it here as well.
Yeah.
I was
And
on.
I
I
just-
went to their stage and I played with all their stuff.
What was
You
the
had to-
one that had?
Have you got guts?
Yeah.
Omar? Was it Omar Gooding?
Yeah.
Right, the Outside Show, and it had him, a girl, and then
We're
Jeff
talking about
something.
Hey Dude.
No, it was a game show where I think they were always outside and they kind of played outside games. You know what I'm talking about?
They used to have
Some
the
competition.
best-
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, that was a good
Oh.
one.
But I loved Hey Dude. Hey Dude was the shit. Hey Dude, and what was the other one? There's something else, wasn't there? Hey Dude, and it was not Clarissa.
Pete and Pete.
Mm-mm.
I loved
Hey.
Pete and Pete. I had
Love
a
I
crush.
Pete.
love Pete and Pete.
I had a
What-
crush on Danny
Didn't you
Tamborelli.
work with one of them
Yeah.
at one
Oh,
point?
really?
Yeah. The
But
only
did you
ginger
go there,
I would have
Kitty?
let. I did
Did you
not.
go there?
I was 11. No.
Wasn't the one that he's our age, isn't he? The younger one?
Yeah, Danny.
That wasn't he in was Snow Day or something?
Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
That's
Timberlake was
Keenan.
Mighty.
Keenan
Keenan
was
was
in
in
Mighty
Mighty
Timberlake Mighty Ducks.
Keenan was in the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, but wasn't Tamborelli in the Mighty Ducks as well? Am I on drugs?
Maybe.
Okay,
You're
I
the
thought he
fact
was.
checker. If you don't know these
He did
things, who
it.
knows?
He did a lot. He did a lot.
Yeah.
Nicola, yeah,
Those
that's
kids
my
were
line.
all over. They were like cat shit. The Disney kids and the Nickelodeon kids did so much.
Mm-hmm.
I think
All
you
right,
guys
Jeffrey,
are cool.
what's your most fucked up slumber party story?
You know what? It was really more as an adult. When I was a kid, it was kind of kid slumber parties, right? Like I remember, when my mom was still normal, we would, all of my cousins, it would be my Marie that does the show, her twin sister Cherie, her older sister Stephanie, my cousin Dale. My mother she'd build these huge forts out of all the blankets in the living room. We'd do movies and she'd like build it over so that the TV was there. We'd watch movies and she'd, make all kinds of snacks and do huge breakfasts in the morning. So that was
She's a
always
lovely
cool.
mum.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I had a really cool, like, little childhood. She'd do fun things like that for us. And, it'd be the whole living room would be a fort. And
That's
then like
cool.
when we were teenagers, a bunch of my school friends, we'd always like put tents out in the backyard, or we'd camp out and we'd take off in the middle of the night and go. There was an abandoned warehouse down like
Naughty
a cliff.
kids.
Yeah, well, we just go and hang out in
You
the
were
warehouse
afraid
and
of
fuck.
the dark, Jeffrey.
We'd go fuck with the homeless people and drink. Back then, hooch. My cousin would go get us hooch, and we'd have a hooch.
Wait. Isn't hooch like the beer
a-
that they make in jail?
It was a malt
I thought it was
beverage.
toilet wine.
Isn't that
No.
like toilet wine?
Don't you remember there was a who got the hooch?
Do I remember?
Baby,
No,
the sweetest.
absolutely
It was a
not.
malt
No.
beverage. It was like a Zima. It didn't last very long. It was
Okay.
like a smear. You
Like
know
an
what I mean?
Smirnoff
emphysema.
Ice.
Yeah, it didn't.
Okay.
It wasn't around very long. So I remember we
can I
snuck
just-
around those, and we'd go drink
can I
at the
just-
bar.
Can I do an update?
Yes.
Yes.
Daddy
Yes. So I
Tamborelli,
found it.
Mighty
He
Ducks.
was. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Here's a cute kid.
So little.
Here's a
He's
cute-
so cute.
I'm a little bit crushed. I'm a little bit crushed that that show got cancelled on. It got cancelled on Disney Plus, right?
It
Mighty
did.
Ducks?
I thought it was coming back.
Oh no, Dingo's not coming back, is he?
Who?
Gordon, Coach Bombay.
I thought he was too. My kids
he
loved
left.
that show. They were obsessed.
Well,
They
your
will-
kids have great taste in shows. I'm just saying.
I know.
They
right.
loved the Mighty Ducks show. They did not care for the movies though. They got bored. I was kind of annoyed.
There is a renewal. It's okay. I'm gonna watch it. Maybe I'll have a Mighty Ducks weekend. My
I
best
didn't-
Should
friend
have
had
a
never,
Mighty Ducks.
I
my
didn't
best friend
think-
had
Why
never seen
not?
the Mighty Ducks. I'm like,
It
"Are you
wasn't like
fucking
as an
retarded?"
adult. They're
Like,
not. None of it was fun to watch. Like I was
they're
like,
great. What?
I watched
Jeffrey,
them
you-
all. I liked them, but I was,
Yeah.
I mean, I just watched. It was like last winter, whenever it came out. You know what I
watched
mean?
it
Like
2
I'm
years
like,
ago. That was
I mean, look at. I just watched Scream 5 and I was so bored.
Yeah,
Really?
Jeffrey's
There's-
got no
Yeah, but we're not
taste.
we're not
Sorry.
spoiling that. Miss Kitty,
Yes.
Hollywood.
I
sleepover.
saved you to last because I expect juicy stories.
Juicy
you
ones?
must have you must have had sleepovers with like co-stars on Nickelodeon and stuff, surely.
I mean, yeah.
Can
But I
you
was-
They always
say
had to go to
legally?
work. So
I mean, I was little. Like there was nothing juicy. Sorry.
Oh yeah, but like was
I
their
was
mum
like
or dad
10,
like
there
a
was
mess
nothing
or something?
exciting.
We've had a
What's
few
that?
fun sleepovers.
Yeah, I have way more fun sleepovers with Jeff.
Just staying
We'll
up
talk
late
about adult
drinking
sleepovers
Yeah,
soon.
we can drink and act out scenes and have
carne
fun.
asada.
oh
Yeah.
my god, guys. We have to have a sleepover when we come over. We can all get footy pajamas and watch
Yes.
Rugrats.
You're taking
and
it
shit.
too
It'll
far.
be great.
Yes.
It'll be
It's
great.
happening.
What do we do?
Okay.
Oh my god, no.
Brendan.
The one. So
But I'm gonna
it
get in
was.
shape though. You can't.
It was no. You guys. It was Karen. Karen was there, so we had. It was everybody, and the one dude that was on that one show that Roseanne was on.
Wait. Did Karen
that
sleep naked?
No,
I have no idea.
she didn't. She did not.
She came, and
Did Karen wear a
I
thong?
think you stayed the longest. You were there. And we got. What did we have? We had this huge spread, and it was Sunday or whatever. And we were all hungover, and we had all these cheeses. And Katrina, she was like, "Ah," with the cheese. Like, "Ah." I could
All of
not
them.
believe
Give me all
the
the
amount of shit this bitch can eat. I'm like, oh my god! And she's like, it just
She's
impresses
Italian,
me.
But I
She's
didn't
not
want to
gonna fuck
come
around
back
with
after that
cheese.
because I gained 15
Yeah,
pounds.
she
I
did
was-
nothing,
I
but
gained
every time
15
she's with
pounds.
me, she just bitches, and I'm like, I didn't feed it to her. She was like, oh, we got to go get this. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right.
But see, that's the thing when you have adult sleepovers. There's
Yeah.
no one telling you no.
No.
Mhm, that's
So you're
what-
like,
I
we're
need
gonna have-
someone to tell me no.
We're gonna have pizza and chocolate and like candy and ice cream and then get drunk
all
and then
the things.
Well,
other
Jeff, let's
illegal
talk about our
substances
first
when you
adult
wake up.
sleepover when
And the
we
drunker
first
I
went to Aunt
get.
Cindy's.
Mm.
Sorry.
Do wait, when
And
you
we drunk-
came, where
When we
did we
first
go
drunk
right
at
to
Aunt
Cindy's
Cindy's.
or were we at my house?
No, when I first came to Aunt Cindy's, so I was at your house first. But when we first went to Aunt Cindy's, remember we went
I don't
out
remember.
to Swifties? I do, so I'm going to tell the story. And one of the ex-producers was also there.
Well, I remember him
Jamesy?
being there. Yeah.
Yeah, and he got very jealous that the person he was interested in was just kept hitting on me, and I really had
That
no
wasn't the
interest in
first
guy.
time. That was like
No interest in the guy though. But in the end, because I was
you were being a bitch.
I gave
you were
it like
totally
I gave
flirting.
it a pashy with the
Yeah. Luke was being an asshole and like totally hitting on him and leading the dude on just to piss James off. He was.
I was being a bitch. Anyway,
You were a mean girl.
He was. He
a
was
mean
totally
girl.
being a mean
Hey,
girl.
That
James
is
lost
so
his
mean.
shit at me. James-
Luke, and Luke was annihilated. So he was like instigating and really, really going out of his way to like fucking he kept prodding James. So when James finally exploded, and then I, of course, have to be the mediator, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, we're all in trouble if you're the mediator.
I always am the mediator.
Well, though, come on. So Jeff did pull me away.
Like
we
It's
had
more
a
fun
chat
for me when Jeff is
because
the
I was.
instigator.
I think I was pissed off
When
with
does
Jeff
that
about
happen?
some other things, and that's why I brought it about. So it all came out. Anyway, the next day, I did feel terrible because I was now sober, and I was like, I was probably a bit cunty.
My favorite is when Luke's always like, I ain't being rude.
James wanted to leave the whole house. Like he was telling Jeff he's
Oh,
going
he
back
was going to leave the whole state. He was going to go home.
And I'm like,
Luke
no.
was in New York, or he was in America for another week. So James was going to leave and go back to Missouri.
Wow,
And I'm like,
that's very
when he came
serious.
out though, he came out to have a smoke, and I was sitting there with Kate
In
on
retrospect,
the deck, and I'm just like, "Hey James, do you want a couple of McChickens?" And he looked at me, and I'm like, "I'm going to buy some now." I said, "Do you want a couple?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then we're friends again. So it's all done.
everything's
Chicken
solved by
solves it
McChicken.
all.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. What he didn't say is Luke didn't drive, so James had to go get him those McChickens.
Hey, I bought him 2 fucking McChickens. Leave me alone.
It wasn't a real apology. It was like he asked him if he wanted them because he had to go get them.
That's hilarious.
But he did say yes, and we were mates
Yeah.
again after that. So it was all
Thank
water
goodness.
under the bridge,
because
I was a bit of a prick.
One. Okay.
All right, Stevie, what's some of your favorite adult sleepover experiences?
Adult sleepover experience.
Yeah.
I'll say here's a funny ass one. Me and my best friend, when we'd finished school, so we were both 17, so we weren't legally able to, go out and partake in the partiness of Australia, even though we were. So we were trusted to babysit one night, my friend's 2 little sisters. And we got into this habit because the HSC was finished. We'd wake up whenever we woke up in the daytime. So I'd stay there, and we're like, what are we going to do today? Let's drink. So at 17. So we got absolutely schlozzled. We went through all of the alcohol that we had, all of the alcohol that her parents had. We ended up drinking, and this is how bad it got, banana schnapps.
Oh no.
Ugh.
No, that's
yeah.
a very bad idea.
It was such a bad idea that by 8 p.m., I had broken every rolling door in the house. Passed out on the floor without my pants on.
Oh my god.
So it was
And
all
then
just
my friend-
flopping out, bubs.
My friend, no, I had underwear on. My friend was spewing blood in the shower, and her little sisters were looking after both of us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Why did
Responsibility.
somebody buy banana schnapps?
Look, Kitty, I've drank butterscotch schnapps before, and I mixed it with milk because a whole group of us did this when we were about
How old?
20. When we were about
so you
20.
didn't know
Oh, that's
better.
worse.
Legal
You
drinking
didn't
age in
know
Australia.
You should have known better. That's worse.
Oh, listen, Shannon
But we
used to
drank
do.
it and we all threw up because we were like full of milk. Like all of us were drinking milk with alcohol. So we were just like the whole 5 of us.
That's
were
why I
like,
can't do milky cocktails.
Shannon would do
that's not
shots of double shots of SoCo, and she chased it with milk. Like it was her jam.
What?
Yes. And I'm like just watching her. She was at the time, she was like 28 years old. You know what I mean? Like there was no excuse for this behavior. None. I couldn't
Well,
understand
you
it. I
know
still,
what? Actually, SoCo is so strong. It's what 100 something proof.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's crazy.
you probably are saving your own life and not giving yourself an ulcer by putting the milk to coat the stomach before you put in that abrasive.
I
But
did
she's
not
doing it
heard
the wrong
right,
way.
Jeff,
She's
and
doing
you're
it the
not.
wrong way round. She should be drinking the milk first to coat the stomach,
No,
and then
oh
the
true.
God,
juice.
That's
no
true.
way, no way.
That's
I'd die. Like I can't drink any kind of.
Milk and
I-
cocktails don't do it for me. I can't.
I
No,
used to
me
do
neither.
some weird shit when I started drinking. Like
Oh, really?
I
love the shift
decided
in this show.
I decided that it was a great idea to get Parrot Bay rum, mix it with Coke, and do exercise. So
We
I'm
do a
such
little like pelvic thrust, bubs.
God, no, way worse. I'm such an idiot. I decided that I was going to go for a walk, and instead of bring water, I was going to bring this concoction of rum and Coke. And I'm like, I need a far walk. I'm going to go at least 4 miles and then 4 miles back. And I was like, I'm going to be so skinny. Mhm. So I did. I bought a jug, like a big jug, like maybe probably half a gallon of Parrot Bay.
You were
rum
trash halfway through the walk.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I was so wasted. I was like, shit, I can't go home like this. I was like, not even 21. I was like, I walked to the mall. There's a movie theater here. I'm going to go to the movies. I go into the movies with my concoction and I'm drinking. I'm like, damn, I'm so drunk. I can't even.
What'd you see though
this.
first? What'd you see? What movie was it?
I don't remember.
You don't remember, do you, bitch?
It was like no. I think it was like a Jet Li movie. That's how long ago this was. And get my kung fu on. And then I was like, damn it, I have to walk home. By the time I start walking home, it's dark. Some of my friends are driving by and they're honking. They're like, do you want to ride? I was like, no, I'm getting my steps in. I'm exercising. They're like, okay, because you're walking like this. I was like, mind your business. I'm sore. Bye.
One of my favorite adult sleepover stories happened when we had, so me and my best friend, we had a house, like we rented a house together for about 5 years, 5 years or so. And in our garage,
be in love.
Well, she was a female.
Will and Grace.
Yeah, I know. I get it. That's why I was making the joke. She is a female.
Right.
Anyway, so in our garage, which had never had a car in it in its life, we had a cross trainer, bean bags, and a lounge. So
And
there
that's
was
your furniture? Or
that,
that's just
that
for
was the furniture
sleepover?
that was in there. So people would come over and get drunk or whatever in the
And just sprawl
in the
on, like,
garage,
the bean
and
bag
on
and
the
be
cross
chill.
trainer, drinking on the cross trainer.
Fantastic.
That's some legit funny moments in that house. But maybe we'll do it. All right, we're gonna do it here. Here's my promise.
Doing it
We're
here?
gonna do another show on house parties one day, and
Oh, yes.
there's some
I don't know
stories.
nothing
I'll
Also,
show
about
please,
house
I mean,
parties.
remember when
I didn't
when
really.
your friend Jeff got her tits out? She's like, "Do you like my tits? Do you like my tits?"
Sounds fun.
Footage of that.
Wait. Luke, can you say that again? But like stand up a little bit first.
Okay, wait.
Do you like my tits?
Yes.
The maturity level has grown
What had
up.
happened was.
Well,
So, all right, here's a question about sleepovers. Jeffrey, you're a parent. Luke, you're a parent.
Yeah.
Are you ready for sleepovers? To be responsible for all
I've
these other
been
people's
mentally
fucking
preparing for them.
children?
Listen,
Because
my kids
my
one
child's
day,
asking for it.
I asked him, and he's like, I don't have any friends. So I don't have to worry about it.
That's fucking depressing.
There's no-
get that kid some friends.
But there are
no-
look,
I
there are
said,
three
well,
of them.
I
There are
said,
three of them every night.
I'm like, you are each other's friends. I'm like, you got Elijah or whatever the hell his name is, but he's got long hair, so they call her a girl. I'm like, oh God, you're damn dumb. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be. Well, no, they always had, the kids that I did daycare for. So they're actually excited when we go back up to New York, they're very excited because the kids will come and spend the night. You know,
It's only going to get worse because Buffy will have girlfriends eventually, and you're going to have to deal with teenage girls. And you are a teenage girl, so how are you going to deal with that?
They'll
I'm just
probably
gonna
have
be
a
the
crush
baddest-
on him. I bet you
I'm
some
gonna
of
be the
those
baddest
teenage girls
bitch in
will
the
like him.
group. I'll just
are
be
you
like,
kidding? He's gonna be painting his nails right along with him and crimping his hair.
That's
He's
the
gonna
problem.
love it.
I
mean,
don't
like,
think that's a
from-
problem.
He's
I
gonna
say,
be
all
like,
you
he's
bitches
gonna,
think you're top dog, but it's me.
he's gonna be the one that has his feelings hurt. He's gonna be the mom from fucking Mean Girls and be like, "So who's the hot boy?
I'm a
What's
regular
going
mom. I'm a cool
on?"
mom.
Oh, fuck off,
Is
Jeffrey.
in the corner going?
All right,
I think
Kitty,
that's pretty accurate.
what's some crazy adult sleepovers you've had? And we can talk about when you slept over at Jeff's house with DJ
I
from
have a
Roseanne
better
and
one.
also Karen Ashley.
I have a better one than that.
Oh shit!
Go.
I had an adult sleepover in Las Vegas at the Hard Rock Hotel.
Yeah, you
with-
did.
The green and black Power Ranger.
Oh, I know who he was. I know who he was from in
Mhm.
space. Was he perhaps Latino?
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm. He
Very
was a
cute.
hottie.
Very
Yeah.
cute.
Mhm.
You're
Was
talking
he
about
hung?
Doctor?
Yeah. And
Yeah, I thought he
my
would be.
girlfriend, so he came to visit us and we had just been at the pool all day. But my girlfriend is narcoleptic.
Shut up! You are not going there.
I swear to God.
Oh no!
She's narcoleptic. So she falls asleep.
Oh,
And when
this
she's falling asleep, she
bitch.
falls asleep in public all the time. Heather, you know it's true.
Named and shamed.
Everyone who is listening knows Heather and knows it's true. So this bitch is passed the fuck out at the pool, and they're like, "You got to get her out of here. She looks like she's on drugs." I'm like, "She's not on drugs. She's just tired. She worked the night shift, and then we came here, and she does this all the time. It's fine." They're like, "Well, you gotta get her out." I'm like, "Okay, fine." Meanwhile,
What was
Roger's
that Green
friend
Ranger
was-
doing?
he was loving it because his friend was the DJ, Eric Kubici. He's like a big DJ out here on the radio. Anyway, they were hanging out and he's like, "Yeah, I'm with these two chicks and they're crazy, but it's fun." And then the DJ was like, "Yeah, let me come hang out. Let me hang out." And they're like, "All right." And then this one was like, on the chair, on the beach chair in the cabana. And he's like, "What's up with that one? She beautiful though. He got a little bit of drool, but she beautiful." I was like, "It's okay. Just help me pick her up. You get that side, I'll get this side." He's like,
Oh
"All
my
right."
God.
I'm like, "It's harder than it looks because she's dead weight because she's legit asleep, like a dead body."
Totally.
So we carry her
Weekend at Bernie's style.
up to 100%. She's like this, and we're carrying her one arm, and it looks like these two child stars kidnapping this woman. Like we drugged her, and she's like dead.
But look, not out of place at the Hard Rock, really.
But it's Vegas and the Hard Rock. They're used to it. So we get her up to the room. I was like, "Just put her." He's like, "Where do I put her? I don't know what to do." I was like, "Put her in the bed." He's like, Okay. He's like, "Am I gonna get in trouble?" Like, I'm like, "Just do it. It's fine. It's one of my best friends. It's fine." He's like, "Okay." So this bitch is in the bed and she looks fucking beautiful, like a supermodel. I was like, "How the fuck do you sleep like that?" She's sleeping like perfect cheekbones, all sculpted, like all beautiful. I was like, "Wow, damn." I was like, "Let's have some fun with her." He's like, "What?" And he was like getting creeped out. I'm like, no, that's not what I mean. I don't mean anything weird. I mean, we're gonna have a photo shoot and she's gonna think she got weird because she's not gonna remember how she got here. He's like, "Oh my God." He's like, "You're dirty. You're doing your girl dirty." I was like, "Yeah." Well, you pass out at me. This is what happens. So
Mhm.
I was like, you, Mr. Ranger, take your shirt off, crawl in front of her. I'll take my shirt off, I'll crawl in back of her. So she's like this.
Wait, we're gonna hold up real quick. What did he look like with his shirt off?
like fucking slice of heaven.
Oh, I thought so.
Google it, bitch.
And
Google it.
No,
it was
I know
like
who we're talking
oiled
about.
up because we've been at the pool, so it's like
not
the
you.
6-pack, the muscles are like gleaming. I was
Yeah.
just like,
Naturally, just olive skin.
yeah, I had to
just-
trick him into taking his shirt off. Don't blame me, okay?
I just can't get past the face.
Take your shirt off and climb in bed with me and my friend. It'll be fine. And we're gonna film
It'll
it.
be fun, she said.
It's like the storyline of Pretty Little Liars or something.
So he crawls in the front, and his head is here, and her head is like, and then I'm like in the photos, and so the three of us are all snuggled up, and we look naked because she has a bikini on, so you can't see it, like because she's like on her side, so all you see is the arm and the face. And then he has no shirt on, and I had like a bikini top. All you could see is skin, so it looks like we're naked. I was like, okay, now I'm going to put my arm this way. You put your arm this way. So our arms are over her, and we just did a full-on model photo shoot.
Do you still
It
have
was
that
so
photo,
fun.
Kitty?
I do on another computer.
On another computer.
I don't have it on
we
this
will.
phone.
We'll find it one day. Won't we?
Oh, it was so good. So when she wakes up the next day, I send it to her, and I was like, thanks for last night. And then I turned my phone off, and I didn't answer the phone. 3 days later, she hunted me down. She was like, bitch, what the hell happened? She was like, I thought I made out with the DJ guy. I was like, yeah, we got your sloppy seconds. It's cool.
Wow. That wins. I think that's got to win.
Well,
That's
you
like
know.
the plot of a movie. That's
But
great.
I mean, everybody in the photos was so good looking. I was like, dang.
I really want to see
We
the
look
photo.
good.
Kitty.
I'll
Like,
find it. I'll find it.
I really need to like pop it up.
Fucking
Just so
But
everyone
No,
it,
knows.
it's
this
not
was a
for
while
public
ago. So this
consumption.
was like before I knew how to use the cloud, before I had Google Photo. So I like have to go back and find
Was it a
from, like-
digital camera photo?
Yeah, it was a cell phone.
Oh.
It wasn't
so-
iPhone.
Okay.
It was just
Okay.
like, not this 13 Pro, it was like a 4.
Where you
or
can shoot a
something.
movie
I don't
on it.
know. Yeah. No cinematic
very-
quality, but you can
It's
tell
very
it,
one.
Yeah, it would have
Kinda
had to
like
been like
one-sided Paris
2012,
quality.
it was good though.
right? Because you met
Mhm.
him at the Power Morphicon when we were filming. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, and I
what
did
did you
not
like about it,
understand.
Kitty?
I did
What
not
did you
get
like
it.
about it?
Oh my God. He was so sexy.
I did
charming,
not
sweet.
understand.
He lives in my neighborhood now.
Aw.
I've been to his house. Sometimes we hang out and he'll be like, hey, want to go to my
He's
hot
totes
tub?"
hung. Oh, isn't he, Bubs?
We're
What's
not
that?
talking
Toe
about
tongue.
this on air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
we are.
We knew he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll move on now.
Call him for a good time.
Something else about
You'll get
slumber
it.
parties.
Fucking
Someone
Luke's
take it
over
over.
there drooling. You know what I'm saying? Like he's over there holding his
fucking
keyboard up.
You a bit. I'm
want me
like,
to,
that's the one. That's
Alright.
the one.
Should we find out how unpure we are?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I found out 21 things that happened at every slumber party, and you can tell me, teenage ones, and you can tell me whether it's a yes or a no. Okay. Number one, if someone owned one of those crazy braid things, you would spend a good hour giving each other twisty plaits. That's like a very girl thing.
No.
I don't think I
No,
can't do hair.
That's a move on.
That's it. Move on. All right,
Yeah.
this one I've done. You've definitely searched through everything in your friend's parents' and siblings' room. Definitely.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
done that.
there was that
Mm-mm.
parent.
Not the
that
parents'
bought-
room.
The one
we
that hired the
definitely
porn video,
found,
the VHS. And then he
a
never
certain-
even watched it. This is what I didn't get. He hired the VHS porn and then he never watched it.
But
And
you
left
watch
it
it
in
while
a
you were
house
there
full of
because there was a
children.
house full of children.
Maybe
No, but then he left
did-
us all alone. Like I don't even know where he went. And there was
Maybe
just
he
this
took
VHS
it with him and he
porn
went
there.
to his mate's house for a little.
Maybe.
Well, lucky we didn't watch it, because we were good kids. We just wanted to kill each other and pretend someone
You
was
just wanted to
Jason
dress
and
like women.
call people like
Yeah,
they were
you
fat
just
bitches.
wanted to call people fat bitches and then kill them. Not much
Okay.
has changed.
You would
Not
turn
at
on-
all.
All right, this is very American. You turn on the hits on Channel 18 and recreate your band's favorite dance routines. I'm guilty of that. I did it in a
Yeah,
band.
I've done that for sure.
I learned the
Britney
routines.
Spears,
That
every single one.
everybody, like the full thing.
Yeah. Rock your
We'll work it out.
body.
I mean,
Has
Mike,
anyone done Oops? I did it again though. I've done Oops.
Mike
once.
and I
Yeah.
would build
Yeah.
talk
Of course I've
show
done it.
sets and like recreate talk shows. Does that count?
No.
Well, it created this bullshit. So
I said, I think this is a little bit of ahead of our time. If you had a dance mat, you had a dance off. We just had dance offs. We didn't need one of those dance mats. That's not dancing.
Yeah, who needs a mat?
We would mosh
Yeah, I
pit
know,
the
right?
Wheatus.
Oh,
That's
Weeders,
a little
calm down.
violent.
At some point, someone would suggest a sober round of spin the bottle. True. Spin the bottle
Done
was
that.
always
I was the one.
my first tongue kiss was with a girl
tongue
at
kiss.
like like a Frenchie, like I
Like,
and it was at a movie marathon. So we went,
Ooh.
and it was, I think the movie was maybe Mortal Kombat was one of them. Because I remember Bridget Sampras Wilson, who I'm completely in love with, and I wish you were my wife. Yeah, we had to spin the bottle, and I got this girl. Her name was Hannah. Don't know her last name. Don't remember her really.
Blocked
And,
it out.
Yeah, no, but she gave some good tongue. I was like, oh, fuck, like maybe I'm okay. I'm normal. But
Maybe I'm okay.
God, no.
I've got a
But
traumatic
no.
one of that. My ex, I was at his house. He was having a get together, and his current boyfriend. We were all playing, and I got his current boyfriend would spin the bottle, and he like sucked my whole face, and it was like a dog. It was so wet and gross. I was like, oh. They broke up that night. I'm
See,
like, how
this
could
is
you
the
kiss
better.
him?
Yeah.
Ew.
Dummy.
This-
As the
Alright.
night went on,
Home
as the night went on,
record.
you'd play Truth or Dare, and
Or-
that's kind of when being the only gay guy in the room works out for you. With like, oh, make out with my
Sure
boyfriend. You're like,
does.
totally, no worries. When I was a teenager,
Truth or
yeah,
Dare was
right,
always a good time.
Mhm. It's
Oh,
still
Can we do Truth or
It
Dare
still
right
is,
now?
right? Let's be
Us
honest.
four.
It still is.
Let's
you
do
can't
Truth or Dare.
Sure.
Not
We can
digitally.
do Truth or Dare.
Oh, we
Okay.
sure. There's plenty of things to do.
Me and
All right.
Jeffrey have done it a lot, but it's usually just truth.
I'm doing Kitty first. Kitty, right? Truth
Okay.
or Dare.
truth.
Truth. Oh gosh. Do I go there? Yeah, I will.
No. Oh no.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
should have
no, I
picked
don't
Dare,
think I can.
bitch.
Yeah. No, can you choose Dare?
Fine. Dare.
Okay, Dare.
Yeah.
Can you call Karen Ashley right now on your phone?
Do it. You're gonna get voice. She's gonna send your ass to voicemail so bad.
She's
Everyone
fucking
fine.
doing it.
She is.
Oh,
Hi,
this
Karen. It's uncensored radio.
is- oh my god, it's gonna be even more awkward.
This is amazing.
No, it'll go to voice. She doesn't ever answer her phone.
Well,
I think
we'll
she's
see.
at-
Like she's
No,
as
I'm
long
pretty
as,
sure-
as long as Kenny does it.
She's at a convention this weekend.
Shut up.
Get that? No, take that down because their number will show up.
Oh shit!
It didn't. It's just the name.
No, it's just a name. It's just a name. Didn't answer.
Duh.
Wait.
Voicemail.
Hi, this is Karen Ashley. Thanks for calling. Please leave your name, number, and a message, and I will get back to you.
Tell
at
her
the
to call
earliest.
you.
Thanks, and have a great day.
What's up, girl? How are you? It is your long lost bestie, Katrina Johnson. I was calling for two reasons. One, I was playing Truth or Dare and I totally thought of you. So, hi. And two, I just got my Karen Ashley Power Ranger action figure and I need to book an appointment for you to sign it for me. So, if you could give me a call back, I can't wait to talk to you. Hope you're having a good day. Bye. Bitch.
Oh, you're a fucking champion. You're a champion, baby.
Hi, Karen. Does that count as a cameo? We had a voice on the show.
I'll tag her.
We're gonna get sued. She's gonna send a cease and desist.
Okay, but can I at least go get the action figure so you know I'm telling the
Yeah,
truth?
go for it.
Go and
All
get
right,
the
hold
action
on. I'll be
figure.
right back.
Ask
I gotta
different
turn the
questions.
camera
Oh,
off.
what-
While
what-
she does that,
I don't
Jeff,
have pants
you
on.
talk to
Hold
us.
on. Let me scare you away.
Oh, sure. Listen, all I gotta say, bitches, I'm not picking Dare because I'm not calling her names. That would not.
Can you call Karen Ashley for us, bitch?
No.
All right, so truth or dare, Jeffrey?
I'm like, who do I have on my phone that I can call?
No, just choose truth or dare. That's all we're asking.
Truth.
Okay, I have one.
Okay. Who is your...
No,
okay,
Katrina's got
Kitty
one.
go.
Katrina's going to
one.
ask your question.
Have you ever hooked up with anyone at a Power Ranger affiliated event? Power Morphicon, any conventions, during an interview that you were giving to one of them, with one of them? Have you ever hooked up with anyone at a Power Ranger affiliated event, including during a broadcast of our radio show with a Power Ranger panelist?
Obviously, you have. You need to remember.
You have, because we're told this story on air.
No, Karen wasn't on that show.
Shucks.
You've hooked up with Karen.
Shucks.
What?
No.
No, and I wouldn't have been interviewing her. She would have just been a co-host. But no. I mean, I was getting plowed one day while I was
she's here
doing
to
an
co-host
interview.
right now.
Hey,
Oh. Hey, her face is painted on. My daughter's got the same figure, and her face is not painted on. It's completely blank. So we have to get a model painter to paint her face.
God.
Yeah.
Or just buy a new one.
Why wouldn't you? Just
No,
send it
because they're in
back?
America. See, we're in Australia. we're from Hasbro.
Really?
So
Who did you
it's
order
hard
it
to get
from?
here.
This one's Hasbro.
From Hasbro.
Oh, did you call and complain?
No, because I had to
should
get them
email.
delivered to Katie
Yeah,
McCarthy,
well, you should,
and then
you
Katie
should
McCarthy
email.
had to mail
Well,
them
then
to
you
me.
should email them and say, I've gone to
You're-
great
you're
expense to get this product.
She didn't notice that the face was blank. Well, it's Katie McCarthy. Of
Well,
course
she
did.
she did actually show it on the show, but
It wasn't about
Yeah,
Katie,
no, as
she
soon as I
didn't
saw
care.
it, I was like, oh, this bitch looks dead. And I was like, oh, because there's no fucking facial features on it.
That's really
There's nothing
weird.
painted on.
Because
Her
I'd be
hair's
upset about
painted,
that.
but nothing else.
Because let me tell you, this one, she got
Oh,
a
that's
face.
really weird when you're just holding it by the hair. It looks like a Wolf Creek moment. It looks like they've just cut her off. Nice braids, though. Check out that hair.
Hi, I'm Karen Ashley with Katrina Johnson's hair.
Hey, Steve.
Real fun. Yo,
Truth or dare?
truth.
Truth. Who is your favorite panelist on this show?
Oh my god, we're really gonna go there?
He's gonna say
Yeah.
himself.
No, you can't say yourself. It's got to
I'm
be
gonna say
someone else.
Kitty. I was. It blows my mind. Look, as I've said it before. It blows my tiny little mind that back however many years ago that I used to watch her on TV, and now I can go, I know this bitch.
We're drinking buddies. Hello.
We're gonna be drank. We're gonna get drank. It
I
blows my
don't-
mind.
I
Of
don't
course,
know if
I
I
love
believe him.
everyone, but Kitty's loose. Like
Kitty's
bullshit.
got your heart, hey?
my
I think-
my
I think
teenage
Katie
mind just
Underwood's
can't
got it.
Because I'm
comprehend that.
loose. Because I'm loose.
Yeah, look, the people that I talk to, like, this is what I was sitting there the other day, and I was just randomly sitting on the lounge, and I'd messaged Katie Underwood. I'd sent Kitty an Instagram message, and then Joanne was talking to me on Instagram as well. I'm like, my teenage self would be fucking dead if I could go back in time and go, you're talking to two of the pop stars you used to be really obsessed with, and like you can just message Katrina A. Johnson. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. My
Well,
team,
you
like
can
that's
call
the
me
best
too. I
part
sent
of this
my
show.
number.
It's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, hey girl, we're in America now.
Hey, Kitty, are you coming to Salem?
No, Kitty's coming.
Maybe.
We're going to see Kitty.
I
I
Yeah,
reckon
we
we
come to
do-
see you.
We
But would you come
here-
to Salem if you
I've
can?
got an idea.
Are we doing a show or are we talking about our trip?
We're just
Yeah,
talking
no,
about
I've
trip.
got an
Fuck it,
idea.
who cares
I've got
about
an
trip?
idea. We
Yep.
do a slumber party when we're in LA, and we go to Universal Horror Nights as well.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
Yes.
'Cause that's
and I've
fun,
already
and they're scary.
organised the nanny.
Yeah.
I've been talking to the nanny, and she's going to watch the kids for that night.
Is her name Jeffrey?
No, Jeffrey's coming because I want to watch that big bitch run from a chainsaw massacre.
Listen, he got moves. He got moves. You wouldn't think it, but he got moves.
First
And-
Should I
I know.
finish?
No,
and
I
that
said
bitch
I finished
can dance.
angry once, and I was like, "Oh shit, I would never."
Should I
fuck with
finish
her.
this
That
list
bitch can
off?
dance.
Wouldn't.
Mhm. Oh yes.
Okay,
yes.
once you revealed your crushes, you had prank called them. I think that happened at every sleepover, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna blow.
I
I'm gonna put
rang
someone on the.
mine. Oh,
I'm gonna
can
blow
I
up
do the
someone's
story?
spot. I'm
Young
so
cunt.
sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm doing
Just
this
do
on
it.
air,
Blow
but
it
it's
up.
really
Tell us.
funny.
What's up? Tell us.
we were at one of my friends' houses, and one of my other friends, she was crushing hard on this dude that lived close by. So she wrote him a love letter,
Was this funny?
and we
First.
walked around to his house and put it in his mailbox. But we also were listening to love song dedications on the radio, and she put a dedication out to him, and the song was "Love Shack" by the B-52s.
What a loser!
I think we can wrap it up there and say that, kid sleepovers are all right. Teenage sleepovers are pretty funny, but adult sleepovers are probably
As
going to
good
be
as
the
it
best
gets.
ones.
That's when
And
shit
stay
goes down.
tuned, because I think it's going to happen this year when we
For
hit
sure,
America.
we're having one.
We're going to have and we'll let you know. Maybe we'll even live stream some of it, so
Oh,
we
no.
won't get not the incriminating stuff.
I think we should wear matching outfits. I'm just saying.
Yeah, jammies.
Can they be pink?
Jammies.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that looked good in pink.
We're all in pink, baby.
Only,
I have
I'll bring,
black?
I'll bring the
Bring
light,
Madonna.
like your heart.
That's right, baby.
Brooke will shit bricks if it's pink.
Well, she
Brooke's
can
not
deal
coming. We're
with it.
doing it in California. It's going to be us four.
No, the bitch has extended her vacation. She's staying.
Anyway, off-air conversations.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I hope you have a pleasant slumber party the next
Think
one
of
you
us.
do. And don't
party. Where's the Britney
don't put
song?
anyone's hands in water and make them pee, because that's not nice.
Yeah, no. It's
I
not.
did
Bye,
that
everyone. I'm not ending the recording. You know that, right?
You better put that on air.